And I will be reading the normal text, and then you guys will be reading in unison with the rest of our praise team, the boldface. Number 700 in your hymnal. Oh, sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Sing to the Lord, bless his name.
Proclaim the good news of his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the nations, his wonders among all peoples.
For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the peoples are idols, but the Lord made the heavens.
Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary.
Give to the Lord, O kindreds of the peoples. Give to the Lord glory and strength.
Give to the Lord the glory due his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts. O worship the Lord in the beauty of his holiness. Tremble before him, all the earth.
Say among the nations, the Lord reigns. The world also is firmly established. It shall not be moved. He shall judge the peoples righteously.
Let the heavens rejoice, and let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar, and all its fullness. Let the field be joyful, and all that is in it. Then all the trees of the woods will rejoice before the Lord.
For he is coming to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness and the peoples with his truth. Amen. Our opening song is number 2. All creatures of our God and King, lift up your voice with us and sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, burning sun with golden beam, and silver moon with softer gleam. Oh, praise him, oh, praise him. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, rushing wind and breezes soft, oh, clouds that ride the winds aloft. Oh, praise him, hallelujah. Oh, rising morning, praise rejoice. Oh, lights of evening, find a voice. Oh, praise him, oh, praise him. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, flowing waters pure and clear, make music for your Lord to hear. Oh, praise him, hallelujah. Oh, fire so masterful and bright, providing us with warmth and light. Oh, praise him, oh, praise him. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Let all things the Creator bless, and worship him in humbleness. Oh, praise him, hallelujah. Oh, praise the Father, praise the Son, and praise the Spirit, 3 in 1. Oh, praise him, oh, praise him. Hallelujah, number 412. We go from worshiping God and glorifying Him in the majesty of creation, and then thinking about who we are in relationship to Him, that He wants to know us. At the cost of His life, He has paid for us, and He has made a way for us to know Him.
Look upon Jesus, sinless is He. Father, impute His life unto me. My life of scarlet, my sin and woe, cover with His life, whiter than snow. Cover with His life, whiter than snow. Fullness of His life, then shall I know. My life of scarlet, my sin and woe, cover with His life, whiter than snow.
412.
Deep are the wounds transgressions has made, red are the stains, my soul is afraid. Oh, to be covered, Jesus, with Thee, safe from the law that now judgeth me. Cover with His life, whiter than snow. Fullness of His life, then shall I know. My life of scarlet, my sin and woe, cover with His life, whiter than snow. Long in the joy of pardon to know, Jesus holds out a robe white as snow. Lord, I accept it, leaving my own. Gladly I wear Thy pure life alone. Cover with His life, whiter than snow. Fullness of His life, then shall I know. My life of scarlet, my sin and woe, cover with His life, whiter than snow. Reconciled by His death for my sin, justified by His life pure and clean, sanctified by obeying His word, glorified when returneth my Lord. Cover with His life, whiter than snow. Fullness of His life, then shall I know. My life of scarlet, my sin and woe, cover with His life, whiter than snow.
We'll do our announcements next.
Boy, that is a strong choir up here, isn't it? All right, well, welcome again. I welcomed you before, but that was a warm-up, so welcome again. I've got a few announcements this morning. One of those is now that we're looking for another pastor, we have Together Tuesdays at 7 p.m. where just wherever you are, you get together if you want, but wherever you are, we're just praying that we'll find the right pastor for our needs and that will continue helping us to reach out to others in the community. And then there's a garage sale tomorrow too. Now, this is going to happen at 10 o'clock in the morning, and you can start setting up at 9, though. So the garage sale is actually opening at 10. Anyway, we're asking for a $10 donation, which will benefit Family Promise. And then you can sell the things you have, and you can keep or donate your profits, but it may be a good place to bring things because there will be a lot of stuff, and then more motivation for people coming by to stop in and look at your things that you're trying to get rid of. That exercise bike that hasn't been used in perhaps 3 years. Not that I would have one of those, but anyway, and another one that is not in your bulletin will be in next week, but this is important too. Now that we are in the process of looking for a pastor, there's several of us, me being one of them, that haven't done a lot of speaking up front in a longer format. And so we're going to get together next Sunday, October 3rd, at the conference office. There will be a breakfast at 9:15. Did I mention free food? At 9:15. And then Elder Norton at 10 o'clock is going to be walking through with us ways that we can set up a presentation, whether it's a personal testimony, maybe a 10-minute thing, or maybe you want to be able to preach a sermon, and maybe that's 30 minutes. But he's going to be walking through with us how to structure the thoughts you have and be able to put them into something you could take up front and feel maybe a little more comfortable with. I was one of the people that wanted this because I would feel more comfortable doing that. So we're just grateful that there's people willing to help with garage sales, with helping us learn how to speak up front maybe better. And so, again, that's at the conference office, October 3rd, 9:15 is breakfast, 10 o'clock is when we start. And don't worry, it is not an all-day conference. It's probably an hour, hour and a half, something like that. And there may be questions afterward and so forth. But it'll be a fun format. And I just really appreciate the time people take to help with things like this. So that is all I have for this morning, and I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Jeremy. One more reason to come to the garage sale. You can swap all your junk for all your neighbor's junk. Go home with a new set. Our next song, last song for prayer and praise, this worship this morning, is number 591, In Our Work and In Our Play, number 591. And this may be new to many of you. It was really touching to me just as thinking about, we are covered with Jesus' blood. What does that look like for us in our normal walk? We're not saved by our own hard work after that any more than we could be saved in the first part. And it's Jesus all the way, but then his indwelling spirit enables us to do the things that he wants from us.
In our work and in our play, Jesus ever with us stay. May we always strive to be true and faithful unto thee. Then we truthfully can sing, we are children of the King. May we in thy strength subdue evil tempers, words untrue, thoughts impure and deeds unkind, all things hateful to thy mind. Then we truthfully can sing, we are children of the King. Children of the King are we, may we loyal to him be,
opening hymn this morning is number 547. Number 547, Be Thou My Vision. If you would, please stand when you found the number 547.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my light. Be thou my wisdom, be thou my true word. I ever with thee, thou go with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, I thy true Son.